What's going on, guys? Mr. AGZ here, bringing you a Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. Now, this time it's up against Pete, taken from one of our streams. Pete returns. Yes, this is the same Pete. First Pete to win at the PAX Pokemon League at PAX South. So, we are bringing in an interesting team against his very interesting team. So, he's got his Manectric, who we all know is fast and is powerful. He's got, of course, his Heatran, Greninja. He's got his Superior, Talonflame, and Landorus. So Pete, we already know he can handle a lot of things, and we already know he is a champion. We're up against a very good team and a very good competitor. Now, what we're bringing in is Landorus, Porygon 2, Togekiss, we've got our Medicham, we've got our Scolipede this time, and Chestnut. So, very interesting team here against a very interesting team here. Looking at his team, the things I'm worried about is the speed of that darn Manectric, number one. We've got the Heatran, of course, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Greninja, awesome, powerful, superior. Of course, that contrary. And then, of course, there's Talonflame. Always worried about Talonflame. Alright, so here we go. Check out this battle. So I'm pumped about this. Here we go. Pete is issuing a challenge, and he's going to send out Cat Doris, who turns out to be his Landorus. Now, we're going to lead off with our own Landorus, so we've got a Landorus stare down here. And he's going to go ahead and get his Intimidate, and we're going to get our Intimidate. So, real quick, immediately, it's Intimidates versus Intimidates. A very interesting start. He's going to go ahead and lead off with Knockoff. Okay, Knockoff's going to knock off my Choice Scarf. I'm going to go ahead and get set up my Stealth Rocks. Now, the good thing is, since he did that, I can actually attack with a different move if I really want to now. He's going to withdraw his Cat Doors, and he's going to send all of the type out. And all of the type ends up being his Greninja. Now, it's kind of interesting he sent out his Greninja. It's going to take Stealth Rocks damage, but we went for Toxic. So now his Greninja is Toxic. So that ended up being a surprise, but we'll take it. So there it is. Poison, perfect timing. And obviously we don't want to stick around here for this Greninja. We are going to switch out while we have the chance here. So we're going to switch out to Porygon 2 now. Porygon 2 coming out. We are going to trace the Protean ability, which is awesome, by the way. He's going to throw an Ice Beam at our face. So, Ice Beam happening to us. We're going to be able to take that, fortunately for us. Why not, right? He is going to be poisoned. So, now the question is what are we going to do here? We're going to go ahead and watch him withdraw all the type, which is unfortunate for us. And he's going to send out Cat Doris. Now, the awesome thing about this is the fact that we were able to predict he was going to do that. So he's going to get the Intimidate off on us. But predicting it, we went to the Ice Beam. So predictions. Yeah, buddy. Here comes our Ice Beam after that prediction. And Cat Doris is done and out. I do not have to worry about the knockoff. I saw him use it earlier, so I figured he's probably going to go into him to go ahead and try to get a knockoff off. Now here comes Stark the Heatran. Heatran, of course, nice and powerful. And he's going to run Toxic, a very big surprise to me. So that renders my Porygon 2 on a countdown, if you will, if he stays in. So we're going to go ahead and use our Protean Electric typing and paralyze the darn Heatran. So Heatran is now paralyzed. He's going to go ahead and recover a little bit. So we know his item is leftover, so he doesn't have the common Air Balloon on Heatran. So we're going to go ahead and recover so we can get some health back and find out how much damage he does, and so we can gauge where we are health-wise. So there we go, going up to 192. He's going to run Earth Power. As long as we're above 132 after the toxic damage, we know we gain some health rather than lose it. Our special defense is going to drop at this point. He's going to go ahead and use lefties. He's back at full health. That's unfortunate. And here comes the toxic damage. So we are barely above 132. We went to 133. So at this point, I realized there's no point in doing this. So we're going to go ahead and switch out and send out Landorus. Our Landorus is going to come in. Obviously, we're ready to do some damage to this Heatran. His attack's going to fall, and he gets his Stealth Rocks up. With the team that I have, Stealth Rocks is no good against us. For us, it's not good. Now, he's going to withdraw his darn Heatran, and he's going to send out Oren, his Talonflame. Now, we predicted this. We predicted this as well. He's going to take Stealth Rocks damage, and we went for the Rock Slide. So, Oren's going to eat up a Rock Slide, and immediately, Oren is gone. So, don't have to worry about that huge threat in Talonflame anymore. And here comes Superior, that grass type. Obviously, we don't want to deal with him, and we definitely don't want to deal with his contrary. Definitely not. So we're going to switch out. And surprisingly to some, we went into our Guam, which is our Chestnut. Chestnut comes in, and everybody's thinking, why would you send out Chestnut? Well, there's a reason. He's going to run Leaf Storm. We avoid the attack. That's awesome. He's going to run Leaf Storm again. Leaf Storm's going to hit, and it's going to do a pretty good chunk of damage, but it's not very effective. Now, for those that missed it, it raises your special attack sharply because it's contrary ability. We're going to use Roar. We figured that's why we would do it. Get a Roar off, send him out and away. Here comes all of the type, the Greninja. At this point, we've got to decide, do we want to stick around, or do we want to go ahead and sack our guy here? He's going to take some poison damage, because I haven't seen him use an ice attack, really. And surprisingly, he runs Gunk Shot. So Gunk Shot's going to come in, and I'm sitting here, alright, I can take a Gunk Shot, I think, or not. It's super effective, and not only that, it's a crit. I did not expect that. But, yeah, didn't expect it. I should learn from it. So, all the type takes some toxic damage. We're going to go ahead and send out Scolipede at this point. Now, Scolipede can do so many things here. I've got to decide, do I want to go ahead and go for the speed boost? We do. So, we're going to go ahead and run the Protect right now. Get the speed boost. He's going to run Ice Beam, so he's the Ice type now. So, an Ice type Greninja here. We're going to go ahead and watch him take a poison. Now the question is, do I want to go for a Protect, or do I just want to go for the attack and hope to be able to knock out this darn Greninja? I decide to go ahead and run the Mega Horn. Hope I don't miss. In this case, I don't. We hit the Greninja, and out goes Greninja. So all the type is out of there. And we're in a good position now because we've got another speed boost. That's 2 speed boosts right now. Now here comes Start. That darn Heatran. Now obviously, we don't want to take an attack from this because it's going to hurt and knock us out. We're going to go ahead and run Protect, get another speed boost. No point in not doing it. So there we go with that. He's going to run Lava Plume. We're protected. Yay for that. Now at this point, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, he would predict a switch to Talonflame. So obviously I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and Baton Pass. And I've got a few choices to go to. And I decided to go ahead and go to apparently my sweeper in this battle, Medicham. So here comes Medicham, ready to do some work. He went ahead and got paralyzed. So I was like, yes, everything's working out in my favor right now. And it really was. I really had the hacks in this battle. And honestly, the prediction. So we're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve right now. Here comes Mega Medicham, ready to get some work in. Looking amazing, of course. And yeah, at this point, we're going to go ahead and Drain Punch the Heatran and knock it out. So Heatran's done and out, super effective. It raises us by far to max HP, which was a grand total of 8 HP. I'm not going to complain. That's okay. Here comes Sparky Doge. Sparky Doge is his darn freaking Manectric. Now the good thing is we're faster now. He's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. So we know we're going to have to eat up and Intimidate. So the question is, can I do anything with this Intimidate? Well, I'm thinking at this point with my pure power, I should be able to power through still and take out this guy. So we're going to go ahead and run a Psycho Cut and see if it's enough to take him out. And unfortunately, I was wrong. Unfortunately, he's going to run a Thunderbolt. But fortunately for us, we survive it. So here comes a Drain Punch to get a little bit of health back and to take out Sparky Doge. So Sparky Doge down and out, and we are in a great position now. Sparky Doge faints. See ya. Good job, sir. So now here comes Serperior, that darn Serperior coming back in. And of course, this being endgame is going to take Stealth Rock's damage, and we're just going to throw a Fire Punch his way. And that is going to be enough to knock out Serperior for the battle here. So a great challenge from Pete, the first PAX Pokemon League South Champion, coming back. And we are able to get a little bit of revenge there in that battle. So, guys, let me know what you think about this battle. I know the predictions from me was really helpful. So, let me know what you guys think. Remember, the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, guys, catch 'em all.